murder. Buddy, you don't worry about a thing. I'm gonna kill your pet. I'll see you later.
Many came for you, by name.
Weird.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
I'm super humble. I am the best at being humble. Maybe the greatest at being humble of all time. I mean, you all know that about me. How greatly humble I am. How amazingly, wonderfully humble I can be. How, like, I am the best at being humble of all time.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city...
Listen, Gecko, come here for a second. Gecko, I need to have a chat with you. Gecko, listen, okay, listen. Think of this as a promotion, okay? I want you to think of this as a promotion. Yes, to the farm, the great, wonderful farm. You're gonna love it. It's beautiful out there. You're gonna love it. I guarantee it. I just want you to know that I do this with love. I heard the weather is nice. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's warm all the time. You never get cold. Okay.
Be very, very quiet. Hold on. Be very, very quiet right now. Very quiet.
It's kind of like that scene out of like Blair Witch right now, where I'm like, I think he's coming. I can hear him outside the door. I think he's right outside the door. All right, that's enough of that. Anyway. Oh no, he's actually like literally right outside the door. There's something about this Pokemon that's very eye-popping. Just saying. Something's kind of eye-popping with the design of this thing. It's got an interesting design, and I'm not sure what about it. Not sure what. Can't tell you exactly what kind of pops off the screen here. But okay, that's a thing.
Ooh, say it again. Simba. One more time. Simba.
I don't know what's so funny.
Simba. That's enough.
Oh.
Go on then. See for yourself. Simba is one.
No family discounts, Uncle Donald.
What the hell? What the hell?
You want to see our new gummy blocks?
No, I want a freaking family discount, you little shits. I got a tube. Okay. Wait, I got this. Uh-oh. Don't mind me. I'm just laughing at the falling animation. Oh, God. I've been goofed. It's a wrong time to goof. It's a bad time to goof. All right. I'm gonna go look.
Where did you go?
I'm gonna go look.
Funny.
That's a truck. What's? Why would I look at that truck? Why would I do this? What am I looking at? What am I? Uh-oh. Ah! Whoa! Jesus Christ! Jesus!
Scared blue out of my jeans. Hell is that?
See, maybe if you engaged me calmly and rationally, you would have had a chance to winning arguments. Siobhan, yes, go Siobhan! But I guess degenerates don't know the meaning of tolerance.
Siobhan, huh? She's got the fire of a dragon and the sass of a tiger. Just don't get on her bad side or she'll roast you faster than you can say, roar. But hey, that's what makes her so entertaining. So, yes, Gecko. Siobhan is definitely someone to keep an eye on in this adventure.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. You're roped. Why, hello there. Hello. Welcome to the stream. It is Nazen here, and this is the LeemThatStreams, and today we're hopping back into Minecraft. I haven't done this in a while. Now, I know on the schedule it was supposed to be Lethal Company with Hi-Fi Wolf, Akira Ochiba, and What Up Milo, but we had some scheduling issues, so we decided to push it, and instead, I'm going to go play some Minecraft. I haven't done this in a while on stream, and I'm kind of excited to do so because it is a fun game to play. I have been playing a little bit on the side, but it has been a little while, so I don't remember how far I got, but we have a pretty built out base, home, place, things like that. I think I even have like a bit of a mine going. We'll see. I got like a good little farm going. I got everything going, so it's behind me. You can see it back there, but hope everyone's having a good Saturday so far. We are almost to the end of the year, and one thing I wanted to bring up, guys, is that you know, I do have a goal to get to 500 followers. That is our most recent goal, but we are 8 away. We are 8 followers away from 500, which is really cool. I'm really excited about that. We're so close to it. You know, we are one of those, we're just one of those like channels that just, you know, we got a really fierce, I said this in Discord, we have a fiercely loyal community, and I'm so happy to be a part of it, and it makes me happy to play games with you guys and just kind of chill and have fun. But once we reach that, you know, we'll do some fun things. We're going to try some new things this year. Like I said yesterday, we're going to do a whole bunch of new things this year. Playing, you know, the kind of games we want to play. And so far, it looks like the next game that's going to replace Small Saga next week is actually going to be, so far anyway, haven't seen any voting to change it to this point. So let's see, where is that? There we go. It is still Winds of Change in the lead right now. So Winds of Change might be the game for next week. We'll see. If you guys want to keep playing that, I'm all for it. But yeah, so that's some things. Like I said, we're gonna play some Minecraft today. We're just gonna chill on a Saturday on the final stream of 2023, and we're gonna usher in some good chill times where we can chat, talk, whatever. We can build some mines. We can, whatever you want to do, man. I don't care. Let's just do it. It should be a lot of fun. I don't remember which side of the screen I generally start on with this game, but I will just start over here. Why not? But yeah, so let me get into the game. I also want to get some music going because I know I usually do this for this. So I'm going to go to here, and I think that's right. Let me see here. Then I got to do this, right? Yes. Perfect. Get that beautiful background music going. Just get some relaxation going. Everybody, just chill. It's going to be a good Saturday. It's going to be your weekend, you know? If you want to hang out, play some video games, do some fun stuff, it's going to be a good time. Anyway, here we are in Minecraft. I'm going to get my... I don't really need this because I'm using a keyboard. But whatever, you don't know that. It's all the same to everybody. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Minecraft. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Saturday. It is beautiful outside here today. Can't be happier with it. It's like actually warm here in this state, which is nice. We had some coolness coming down, but things are just where they're at. Hope you guys are good.
Everybody, let's play some Minecraft. I don't remember what I'm doing. I don't remember anything about what I'm doing. I built a second story. I forgot I did that. You can check out my new place. This is it. I don't remember how to play. I got some glass in there. We got a glass, you know, just so I can see everything down there. I can see everything up there. I got some stairs. Let me show you around the pad. Got some cows. I built like a bunch of walls. Look at that. Isn't that cool? What do you think of that? Is it morning or night? I'm not sure. I got a nice little farm going. I got that going. I got some sheepies and cows. I don't have any pigs though. I should get some pigs in there. Maybe that's a thing we try to do today. I found that there is a mine. Oh, my door is open. That's not good. I don't want that. Get closed. I found there's a good place to mine over here in my little sand area over here, and I built a little mine over there. But beyond that, you know, we just got a beautiful little farm. I think a lot of this stuff is almost ready to farm again. I'm not quite to the same place where I would be. I have nothing in my... Where's my inventory? Do I have nothing? I have nothing. What happened to all my stuff? I had stuff. Do I have grain. I must have died recently or something. I don't remember doing that, but it has been a minute. I have a spider eye. I don't know how I feel about that. What is that, paper? Okay. What do I have in here? I have things in here. Good. I have some backup stuff, which is good. We're gonna put on some gold boots and that and that and some pants. I need some pants. I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta wear some pants, but is what it is. Do I have like, I have iron. I don't have a lot of iron. I need more. I have some iron right there. So I could make stuff. I got a sword. I'm gonna put, you know, my iron sword in here, get that going, get my pickaxe, get my shovel, get my axe. Got all that stuff. What else do I need? I need some ladders. That would be good. Do I have any torches in here? I have no torches. That's weird. Where are my torches at? I don't know what I did with any of my stuff. I got some seed. I got that. Did I have any in here maybe? Nope. I am short torches. That's weird. Do I have any? I have planks. I can make some if I need to. I guess we'll do that. But this is my beautiful little home. You know what I mean? 2 stories. I'm living it large now, guys. We're living large. Let me make some sticks. How do I do that? Nope. 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 How do I do this? That's a button. Button. Do I not? Hold on. Is it? There it is. That's how you do it. Okay, let me make sticks. Stick. There we go. That's enough sticks for now. With that, I'm pretty sure I've got coal somewhere. I probably need food, huh? I don't know. It's been a while since I played, guys, so I might be a little rusty here, and you're gonna have to forgive me, because if you don't, I'll probably hit you in the face with copper ingot. I don't know if that'll hurt or not, but it could. I have very little coal. That's weird. I have no coal. What the hell? I'm gonna have to find some coal. Dagnabbit. Hold on. How do I do this again? Do I put you and then like that? Or no, just sticks in you? How do I do this? I don't remember how this works. What do I do with this? For goodness sake, I forgot how to play Minecraft. I'm so good at video games. Where is torches? Lever. That's not a torch. Well, it is a kind of torch, but it's not the kind of torch I need. There it is. That's how it's done. I can't even do that. I don't have... That's flint. That's not coal. I have no coal. Maybe I do. Hold on. I could have some out here. Is it night or morning? I can't tell if it's night or morning. I have no idea. Do I have anything in here? I have a clock. That's good. I'm glad I got that. I've got shears. I have melon seed. I should be planting that. I guess I don't need you then. All right, well, I don't have a lot, is what I'm saying. So I better gear up and find some coal and, you know, do that. Also, I'm gonna need, do I have anything in here? No. Anything in here? No. Okay, I just want to make sure. Like I said, it has been a minute since I last played, and I'm pretty sure I must have died the last time I played, because there is nothing here. Do you guys want some food? Do you want some food? I don't know if you want food. Let's see. Can I change? Nope, that's not it. How do I, all right. Which one? There we go. Do you guys want some, you want to make babies? How do I jump? There we go. Like I said, it's been a minute, and I'm just making some babies. Better stay out of the splash zone here. Could be a tragedy. Make babies. It's baby time. That must be everyone. Okay. Enjoy your food. I hope you guys are not hungry anymore. Let's put these away since I won't need them for a bit. And I'm gonna get my sword out. I still don't know what time it is. I'm still not 100% sure. Doesn't look like night, quite like night, but it could be. What's going up there? Are those piggies? I think those are piggies. Anyway, I'm gonna find stuff because that's what I do. Let's go check out my mine. I haven't shown you my mine yet. What is going on out there? There's so much ocean out there. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. This is my mine. Isn't it beautiful? It's got stairs and everything. Kind of. There, see, it's kind of a weird way to get in here, but you know, it is what it is. Do I have anything in here? I got cobblestone. That's helpful. I got a bunch of stuff in here. I can make things. I need more coal. So maybe I could find some coal. What was that sound? I heard something. Sounds like water in here. I also discovered that this, if I remember, this leads back to that one place that we don't like. It goes over there, but there were so many diamonds in there and I lost all of them. But I also have another way I can go, which is over here. And this is my beautiful, beautiful mine. Let me just... There might be things in here, though. I gotta be careful. See, there's a... I think that's a skeleton. Or it's a creeper. I think it is, though. So I probably don't want to go that way. But I don't remember what was in here. I don't see no... I should have brought more... I mean, I'm not coming in here to actually do any mining right now. Because I was planning on grabbing more of my pickaxes and stuff. And I probably need another pickaxe. But I think what we should do today is go on an adventure. What's that sound? I don't know. I don't like that. Anyway, let's go up here. We're gonna go find some new territory and some new things. We're not gonna mine yet. I know this is Minecraft.
LeemThatStreams is proud to support an ongoing donation drive right here on Twitch for the Lemur
I don't have to
Conservation
mine
Foundation.
every time.
If you want to support the stream in an awesome way and can afford it, check it out. To learn
I'm
more,
hearing so
check
many
out the link in
squeaky
chat at
things.
theleemurreserve.org.
What is with the squeaks? That's a squeak. I heard that squeak. There's something squeaking. I think it is night. That looks like night. Uh-oh. Better get back into my compound before something horrible happens. What are you doing in my compound? What the hell? Hold on. How did you get in there? No. No. Get out of here. What are you doing here? I don't know how you got in here in the first place. Did you just spawn in here? Ooh, nice. I can take that, right? Can I take that? No. Can I grab it? How do I do that? I don't know. Close. I don't know how he got in here. That's very unnerving. That's an arrow. There's arrows everywhere. How do I take things again? I don't remember how to do this. Is it that? Wait. Oh. I didn't know you could do that. What buttons do the things? How do I do buttons? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm going to bed. It's nighttime. I didn't realize it was going to be nighttime. Go to sleep. I don't need this garbage. All right, let's see. Morning time. Beautiful morning time out here. All right. So, you okay? He doesn't look okay. It's a big, beautiful world out here, everyone. It's a big, beautiful world, and we have to find things in order to make things. I should bring more pickaxe because that's why I came back, because I wanted more pickaxe, because I needed more pickaxe for my adventure. I only have one more. That's not good. I should make another one. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's do that. I have no wood, but I do have sticks somewhere. What did I do with my sticks? I thought I had a bunch of sticks in my pocket. I do have sticks in my pocket. Okay. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to make another pickaxe. I think that's this. Perfect. All right, give me that. And then I should... I don't know what that sound was, but I don't like it. Let me get this out of here. We'll make another sword. And then I'll probably make another axe. Because that's important. That's not an axe. How do I do axe? Is it this? And then I do like that? Yes. Okay. There we go. Cool. So we'll do that. We'll just bring this stuff with me. What is this sound going on out here? I don't really understand all the sounds and such. But we're gonna go out this way. Check out my domain. Because this is my domain, everyone. This is my domain. And I've been planting trees and they are coming back beautifully. There's the mine we don't talk about. Well, there's no mine there. That was never a mine. You can see there's what looks like a door. There's nothing there. It just never existed. That's a true story right now. Anyway, I wanted to go up there and see if I could find anything. I want to bring a piggy with me. How do you get piggies to follow you? I know it's not hay like it is with cows. What do you feed pigs? I don't know. I don't really know how to feed pigs. That's cool over there. Have I been over there? Have I adventured over that way? I'm pretty sure there's a big ocean over there. But how do I make pigs follow me? I don't know how to do that. I don't know how pigs work. How do pigs work? Come here, piggy. I want to talk to you. I need chickens too. Chickens are good. Piggy, do you like watermelon? You a watermelon fan? What do you think of watermelon? Piggy, do you like watermelon? What about you? Do you like watermelon? Are you a watermelon fan? No? You don't like watermelon? Why the hell not? What do you have against watermelons? I don't know how to make piggies come with me. And they're being stubborn about it. Oh, well, whatever. I'm up here too, piggies. I don't know why I'm coming up here. What am I doing? Why am I coming up here? This seems dangerous to me. I could die. I could seriously die. Oh, hey. It's a cave. In the side of a mountain. That's safe. I can't see a goddamn thing. I don't have any torches. This is not a good place to be without torches. And what I'm looking for is coal. So I can make said torches because I am short on torcherinos. And that's gonna come back to bite me at some point. And I don't want none of that. How do I get up there? I'm trying to find my way around, but I can't quite do it. It's probably not the smart way to do it. Come down. I'm not that tall. I'm actually rather short. Yeesh. Yeesh. I don't know why I'm going this way. Where am I going? Where am I going right now? I just wanted to see... What is going on over there? I wanted to see my domain. That's the only reason I came up here, is to see my beautiful domain. And so that I might plan where I'm going. I'm still not sure. There could be... Is there a chasm down there? I never noticed that before. Ooh, there's something over here. Hold on. I can... This is a little bit precarious in here. I don't know how I feel about all this, but... Okay. This is fine. This is fine. I'm 100% fine. Look at all this wheat that I could not steal from people. Because it definitely belongs to me. This is my domain! There's no such thing as not mine. This is all mine, you see. All my wheat. This wheat belongs to me. Everything in this domain belongs to me. Even this free Roman wheat area. It's free wheat for me. Yes, sir. But there's no coal. That is a problem. I'm looking for coal. I don't know where coal would be. Except for in the caves, which I don't want to go into because I have no coal to make sticks. Torches, so that I might be able to see what I'm doing in said place. I'm taking this. This is mine now. Anyway, where would I find coal? I'm looking for exposed coal. Because, you know me. Can't go anywhere with this guy. Anything up here? There's some coal! That's exactly what we're looking for. Gimme said coal. Baby, I need the coal. So that I might see in the dark. So that the darkness is not such a scary place. Can't have that. Gonna need to rebuild my coal inventory here. There's a lot over here. This is great. This is perfect. This is exactly what I was needing. I can't get out. I'm stuck. Somebody help me, please. Is there any more? Was there more? No. Ow! Macheta! How dare you? How dare you? Ooh. Ooh. Iron! I shall make it. Hello. Thank you. No, that's you, by the way. Can't escape that. There's my compound. I am really high up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Both of us. Okay, fair enough. That's perfect. That works. Ooh. Melon. Yum. I'm looking for coal. There's some coal. I found coal. I gotta get up there though. Whee! Be my coal! Eesh, eesh, eesh. There we go. I can't reach that. I'm too short. Damn these short, stubby legs of mine. How? There we go. Perfect. That was only a temporarily good thing. Leems look at dirt and it's like, I can get up here. I mean, while I has a shovel. Who needs? I has shovel, but I don't need it. I need height. I probably have things I could do this with. Hold on. I'm going to. I don't know where I got that. That's okay. We're gonna put. How do I have a bone? Where did I get a bone? That's weird. Anyway, let's do this. Yeah. Nope. Yep. Yep. I'm here. This is mine. My coal. That was only one piece. It's kind of disappointing. Either way, where's the sun? The sun is getting real low. Ow. Call me, please. What is that? There's iron way up there. I'm not... Tempting. Very tempting. Not sure how I would get up there. Where am I, by the way? This probably belongs to someone. But it is mine now because this is my domain. Ooh, that would be dangerous. You're gonna get yourself killed, probably. Wouldn't be the first time. Ooh, looky here. It is the coal. The coal that I need is right there. Ow. Yee, ow. I'm fine. Oh, it's gonna get dark here soon, but I gotta get, ow. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Call me, please. Give me this coal. Make charcoal. I could, but I'm too lazy. Far too lazy. Where is my... There's some more. I thought I saw some iron over here too, but there it is right there. It's fine. It's fine. It's getting dark. I don't like that, but that's why we're doing this. To get my coal. I ran out of coal. Okay. I'll get this all in here. Can't leave that behind. Need that iron, please. That wasn't a lot of iron. Just gonna put that out there. Didn't quite get me a lot. I better go home before I get the dead. Yeah, I normally make charcoal farm because it's just easier. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. How did I get up here? Oh. How did I do this? I have no idea how I got up here. I really planned this very well. I can tell you that right now. Did I come this way? Maybe I came this way. Where's my home? This is how I die. This is the... Oh, hi. Listen. You don't even think there's a skeleton over here. Ow! Where are you going? You're dead. Ow. Is there something else over here? Oh, there's another one. Upload. Good luck, Liam. I'm gonna try not to perish in Sterilus. I will probably be dead here within the minute, but that's okay. I'm gonna eat some watermelon. It'll be fine. But thanks for stopping by, Miss Shinta. I appreciate it. I will be fine. I just gotta get home. Somehow. Why are you up here? Why are you here? Always, why are you here? How dare you? I didn't eat enough watermelon. What is that over there? What is going on over there? Do you see what I see over there? Is there another village way over there? Now that is intriguing. How do I get down? I don't even know how I got here. Hi, listen, you don't want to fight. You don't. You don't want to do it. There you go. Nope, you don't want to do it. Ow, how did you... You can't hit me, because there's a wall here. Ow. Ow, okay, listen. Thank you. Eating some melon. Give me that melon, please. I just don't want to die. I think if I go... Uh-oh. There's like 3 of them right over there. I think my home is over this way, because there's all the sand. So if I just sneak by them, they'll never see me coming. That's my plan. I got a bunch of melon, and I got a sword. It's all I need. But if I just sneak by them this way... There's one over there. I see him. But he doesn't see me yet, potentially. That's not what I wanted. Why did I have that? Okay, there we go. Give me that. Give me some of that. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. I think if I just go over here I could sneak by him. He'll never even see me coming. There's another one. There's my compound. There's the whole bunch of stuff down there. All right, I'm just gonna run for it. Just gonna run for it. No, no, no. You don't want this. You don't want this. You don't want it. Yee! You can't get in here. This is my compound. I am safe. What are you doing in my compound? Get out of here. Get out of my this is my home. You don't belong here. How dare you? I'm going to bed. Just trying to get a lay of the land. But I got a bunch of coal. So mission accomplished, everyone. Mission accomplished. What is that sound? What are you doing in my home? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. There better not be one in there. All right. I got coal. That was the whole point of that excursion, is that I have coal now and I can make sticks. Or I've got sticks. I have sticks, right? Where are my sticks? I have lots of sticks. I also have stone I don't need, but that's beside the point. I also have rotten flesh and bones and whatever those are, and also string. And I got the wheat. What is that? Oh, raw iron. Ooh, that's good stuff. Okay, let's make some torches so I can torch it up when I need to, because I'm gonna need to torchy it at some point. That's the plan. So we're gonna do some torches. Somewhere in here is where the torches are located, and there they are. Let's do these. I'm gonna make some of these. I'm gonna make, was it nearly, that's 4 torches. That's not even close to enough. We're just gonna make as many of these as I can make right now. Hopefully I get it. That's fine right there. We'll just make a ton of torches because I just have no torches. Give me the torches. All right, that's a good amount of torches right there. That's some quality torch time. Alrighty. Who wants some food? Who's hungry? Who wants to make babies? Who wants to make babies? You want to make babies? Oh, I didn't mean to hit you with it. I smacked a cow in the face with some wheat. I'm so sorry. It was not my intention, Mr. Cow. I apologize for my torching you in the face, or wheating. I hit you with wheat in the face. I think probably tried, maybe he likes his baby making time with a little bit of pain, because that's what he got. Just get him in the mood, he's got to get in the mood to make some. What are you doing here? I don't like that. I'm going in my house. You can't get me in here. I don't know if he can or not. Okay. What was I doing? I need to make some iron. I got iron. I have nothing to make this with. How do I do that? I am out of, aha! I have meat. I have meat! I didn't know I had meat. That's perfect. Okay. What do I have? I have eggs. I'm gonna put this egg in here. I'm gonna put these irons in here. And then I should do that. I also don't need this. I don't know why I'm putting that in there, but I'm doing it. And then what am I doing? I have wheat. I don't need I'm gonna make some bread. Right? How do I make bread? How do I make that bread? Bread? Bread. Bread! Bread. I didn't make enough bread. That's not even remotely enough bread. There we go. That's it. That's all I got. That's all the bread that I can muster. I have arrows. I don't need them. Okay, so. I don't know what's going on over there. Being real loud. You guys are being real rambunctious over there. Not sure I trust you to be so rambunctious when you're so rambunctious. I didn't mean to open that. I'm gonna eat this bread. I'm a little hungry. Okay, so now I got the food and I got some coal and I got torches, I can go explore. But what I did see was there was a town or something, and I think it's over in that direction. There's flesh over here. I don't know about that. So I'm gonna go. What time is it? I don't know what time it is. It's probably a bad idea to go right now because I'll probably, you know, don't want that. Don't want none of that, Mr. Person, Mr. Ender Man, Sir Man. It's probably a bad idea to go out so late, but it's fine. I'm just gonna go over here because I remember seeing something in the distance, like a tower or something, and I'm curious. I kind of want to know what it is, and that's the whole point of this game, right? Is to go with your curious. What is down? That's real deep. Real curious, like, and maybe I'll find some other said materials over here too. You never know what you're gonna find in Minecraft. You know, it is a game of exploration and excitement, but it'll probably be dark real soon and I will do the dyes. There is a lot of stuff over here. What is going on over here, huh? That is something. Ooh, look at this little sand. That's copper. I thought it was iron and I got real excited. It is not. That is copper. What is that down there though? I don't know. I'm getting distracted from my mission. My mission being this tower I saw somewhere in the distance. See, I gotta remember this over here because that's where my home is. I don't know if this is a good idea to go out this late. Whoa, God! Didn't see that. That kind of caught me by surprise there. There's a chicken. He's just hanging out. Okay, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. Oh, man. That's the other thing, is sometimes you gotta watch out where you're going because there could be, you know, tunnels and such under your feet. You never know what you're gonna find. And it could be to your doom. You don't want none of that. There's a big old cave. I remember this cave system over here. Is that a sheepy? That's a black sheep. He's the black sheep of the family. There is a tower over there. I see it. How do I get over there? Okay, I'm gonna go. Ow. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go see what this tower is because I saw it in the distance and I was very intrigued. It's a village. I found another village. I don't know if that's good. Well, there's a kitty cat. Ooh, I'm hungry. Look how hungry I am. How did I get so hungry? Okay, so remember over there is where I come from. And then, but I found a village. It is getting darker sooner. Days don't last very long here, I just gotta say. Man, I wish I had known about this place before, because why is there liquid in there? It looks like someone peed a lot, is what it kind of looks like. And that's a little weird that it looks like someone's been, is that just yellow glass? Oh, okay, I thought that was liquid. I thought someone was peeing in there a lot, and that was just like, this is like the town urinal, but it's not. It's literally not. What's going on in here? This is interesting. What do we have here? What do we got going on in this place, huh? Let's go up this way. See, ow. I'm gonna go up to the top of this tower, survey this new location that I've discovered. And probably head back home because it's getting kind of late in the day and I will run out of time. There is a whole forest over here. Man, I wish I had known about this place because I would have built my base over here. This seems like it would have been good to build a base over by. Maybe I need to move. Maybe that's a thing I need to do. What if I pack up all my stuff and move it over here? What happens? Because there's a whole bunch of new things I could explore on this side. I think that's what we're gonna do. And there's really nothing saying I can't have more than one base, you know what I mean? There's nothing saying that I can't have more than one, is what I'm saying. So I could have more than one base, and I think that's what we're gonna do. You guys look like, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna build a new base. One over here where I can thrive in a new location, in a place where I know there is coal and copper, which is not that exciting because I still don't, oh God, I am under here now. I didn't mean to come down here. Okay, let's go back up here. Excuse me, I can't get through here. There we go. So I will head back home and then I will come back in the morning knowing where I'm gonna go. Which way am I going? I think it's that one. Okay, so I'm gonna head back home and then I'm gonna come back here and build my new base over here and we'll have more than one. I'm gonna have to kill all my cows is what's gonna happen. So here we go. I gotta go home before I do the dyes. And then we'll figure out what we're gonna do in the morning. That's the plan, is we're gonna rebuild to a new location because I feel like we've gotten about as much as I can do over in that location, that I feel like I've run out of, you know, prospects over there. I feel like I've seen everything I needed to see over there, and it's time for new territories and new adventures over on this side of things, on this side of the desert, because that's the plan. That's our new plan. We're gonna build a new base. We're gonna start from scratch. I gotta get home because I'm gonna get massacred over here. This place is dangerous at night. You don't want to be over here at nighttime because this is when the scary dudes come out to play. I want nothing to do with that. I'm gonna try and take the high ground so they can't get me, but it doesn't always work out that way, so. Okay, so there's my base. Gotta watch out because there's cave systems everywhere over here, so. Is Enderman still here? Because I don't know if he's still here or not. Hopefully he's not. There's something behind me, isn't there? Oh, what are you doing in my home? Get out of here. You are not allowed here. You are not. This is another thing. I feel disrespected because I built a big old wall and they can still get in. I don't feel very good about that. Okay, so let's go to bed and then we'll plan our next move in the morning. That's what we're about to do, is we're gonna figure out what it is we're gonna do, and that's how we're gonna do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw my sword for some reason. I don't know why I did that, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start packing things up. I'm gonna start just getting my bed. I don't even know what's in here. Nothing. That's probably good. It's gonna be really hard getting all my stuff over there. If you break these, do you lose all your stuff? How does this work? I got all my stuff. Okay. So I got a bed. I got some boxes. I'm gonna bring this guy with me. This is probably not the easiest way to do it, but let me take these guys down too. Okay. And then I am so sorry, my friends, but I'm gonna have to relocate, and that means you can't come with me. So, I'm sorry. Nope, 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 nope. Haha! It's a massacre! It's a massacre! I'm so sorry.
Join the conspiracy on Discord.
I'm so sorry.
Just saying.
I'm so sorry, my friends. Yes. It is the end of your time, my friends. You are done. You are all done. Even the little ones. This is so sad. This is really sad. I'm very, very disturbed by this. I'm even going to kill the babies because I am relocating. I'm so sorry. I can't take you with me. It's just too far. You guys don't understand. So I'm gonna take my meat with me and then cook it. Sorry. I know, it's so sad. I'm so sorry. I understand. You're so small. I know, I understand. They're so fast. When they're little, they're so fast. What do babies give you? Do they just give you beef? Or do they give me anything, or are they just too small? Nothing. That's okay. I don't need them. I guess I could have just let them free. Could have just let them free, I guess. That was an option, I suppose. What is the fastest way to dismantle these fences? This is not it. Oh, I'm using a shovel. That would explain it. Okay. I need as much of this stuff to come with me as I can because I don't want to, like, lose all of it. You know? Right now, I'm just dismantling everything. And then we'll figure out how to get it all with me as I go. So, you know how it is. We'll build my new compound in my new place where I feel like I'm gonna be more appreciated, you know? The monks of this area just kind of boring. And I don't feel like they really wanted me around. You know what I mean? It just didn't really feel like my kind of place anymore. So I'm just gonna get all my stuff and we're gonna pack everything up and we're gonna take everything down and move over to the new location. Which means all of it's coming down. Just gonna get all this. I don't think this is the best way to do it, but that's okay. I might have too much stuff already. Shoot. Hold on. What am I holding on to here? I got a lot of stuff. Jeezums. That's a lot of stuff. I got so many fences and I got dirt that I don't need. How do I get rid of stuff? I just throw it, right? There we go. Thank you. Give me the wheat. It's a good amount of wheat right there. Just get this last one. Perfect. Alrighty. So, I think the next thing we're gonna do is take the house down. I don't think you get glass back once it's gone, but that's okay. I can still get the wood. And we're gonna just take this whole thing down because I don't want some, you know, hobos coming in or squatters coming in and trying to take over my previous home because it's too good for them. I'm too good for them, is what I'm saying. What do I need? I don't need most of this stuff. So we're gonna put this in here. It is gonna be so hard to get all this stuff over there though. It's gonna take some time to do. And we're gonna be sleeping out under the stars. It's gonna be a whole thing. Where did I get that? Oh, from the oven that I made. That's true. Okay. So I probably don't need any of these right now. Definitely don't need that. Got so much stuff. You know, when you're packing up all your things, it's just so difficult because you gotta rebuild in a new location, and it is not easy to do. But it is the right move. Because I just feel like we can do better. Over in the village area. And it's gonna be great, you guys. I may not take the stone walls down, but I am gonna take the house. I might take this. Well, I don't think I'm gonna take that. That would take a lot. I am gonna be doing quite a few trips back and forth though, because I gotta get all my stuff over there. So what I need to do first off is kind of put a base together so that I can build a base over there. And that's going to include, I don't know what those were. I got a lot of glass. That's going to include getting all of my boxes over there so I can put all my storage over there as well. So we need to make, the first thing we need to do is establish like a temporary base where I can put all my stuff, and then we'll figure it out. I've also got those other storages in the mine, but I might just leave those there because I don't really need them. They're not holding a whole lot right now, and I might go back there. You never know. It would be good to have my signature stuff everywhere. I really am sad about this. I made a lot of glass. This was a beautiful house. It's a bummer that we have to take it down, but it is the right thing to do. Plus, I can reuse all these materials, except for the glass. That's done for. Anyway, let's build. I should have left the stairs. Probably should have left the stairs, because now I got a problem. See, now I got me a problem here. Because, well, let's just take this floor out. I had so much of this kind of wood. There's some stairs right there. I had so much of this one kind of wood. And I'll still have it. That's the thing. I'm still gonna have it. But, you know, and we'll just rebuild over there. It'll be fine. I may even be able to, you know, we'll make it even better than it was. That's the thing. Is we're gonna make this an even better place than what I had here. Because, you know, we learned a lot from this whole experience of building a home. We learned so much, but now we're gonna do better. I think. I don't know. How much stuff do I have? I got a lot of stairs and wood, and those are the important things. So what I need to do is I need to just kind of get the materials I need. And I still got so much to take down. It is gonna take some effort here, but that's okay. I need some dirt or something. I'll just use these to get back up there so I can, you know, do my thing. How do I, which one are you on? You're on 5, okay. Boop, 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 boop. There we go, perfect. I don't know if I have another one. It's okay, I can still do this. Where's my, okay. Just gonna take this wood out. Get all my wood. Because in theory, I might be able to, like, basically rebuild this entire structure over there, but I don't need to do it all at once. I'm not gonna do it all at once. I'm gonna go to bed, and then I'm gonna head over there and start building my new base. I have a bed, I think. And I should probably just do that. So let me get my bed out. Where's my bed? I put my bed away. Why did I do that? I'm an idiot. There it is. Put that there, get that there, get that bed. Put that bed next to my bread. There we go. Going to sleep. All right. Crispy Leem, what's going on? How are you doing today? I'm relocating to a new place because I found a new location that I want to call my home, so I'm kind of, you know, taking everything down and preparing to move. I'm moving. It's moving day, guys. And we're going to go over there and start establishing my new place over here. And then we got to get all my stuff over here, too. This is going to be a big haul. But we're going to establish my base. Anyway, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the final stream of 2023. And yeah. So what I found is there's a village over here, and that's where I want to build my home, is next to the village. A better village than the one that was over here. And I'm hoping that there will be more interesting places and locations, and it'll be easier to find too. And there's also like a jungle over there. It just seems like a better location overall. The sad thing was when I had to massacre all of my animals, but their meat will be used, you know, to sustain me forever and ever. And I appreciate it so very much. I am hungry. Goodness me, look at that. I am so hungry. How did I get so freaking hungry? Just starving over here. All right, let's, I don't know how I got that into my thing here. Don't know how I did that. Oh, well. Ooh, jungles are fun to cut through. Exactly. This is gonna be so much better, you know, once we get it all established. Just gotta watch out. And there's pumpkins and such. I'm still not 100% certain how to attract pigs, which when I say it out loud like that, it sounds weird. But what I mean is, you know, to bring them with me. Nothing untoward of that nature. Okay. Giddy! Giddy! This is where it will be. This is gonna be my new home. Right here. Right up there. No. Somewhere. I don't know. Somewhere easily. This might be at this hill. Because then things can't get to me. You know what I mean? Like, if you're up on a hill, they can't get to you. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna build my house right up here-ish, maybe? I don't know. But look at this village. This is great. This is gonna be my home. I'm trying to figure out where my home exactly will be, though. I could build the house up here, and then I could confiscate their little pen here and just have like storage and stuff over here. This could be fine. And I could rule this place with an iron fist. And I cut these flowers down. So that's probably fine. Do I have a hoe? I don't have a hoe. I have a hoe. That's a pickaxe. I don't have a hoe. Well, that's an issue. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put my bed down right there. That's my bed. What do you think? Do you like it? Yeah, you do. Okay. Did I bring a box? I did not I did. Okay, good. All right, we're gonna put some boxes in here, and then we can start storing stuff in there. And then I'm gonna put my little crafting table in here as well, and get all that in here and do this type of thing. Boom. And boom, and I got another one. That's not what I meant to do. Still not what I meant to do. Can I put it on? I'll just put it there. That seems backwards. Oh well. Anyway, those are fine. We got places to do things. I'm gonna store some stuff in here so I can bring all my stuff back. I need you. No, I don't really need you. I'm gonna store everything for now, and then this way I can bring all my stuff. When did you last stream this? It's been a while. I don't remember the exact date, but it has been a while. That's true. You can see the contributions of my previous cattle. They're fine. Don't worry about them. They're fine. They're fine. They're 100% fine. So what I need to do, they're not fine. They're all dead. I can't lie. They're all very, very dead. You mean walking meat? Yeah, they were. That's what they are. They are definitely walking meat. Okay. How do I get this thing out of my hands? There we go. I don't want anything in. How do I get that out of there? I don't know. I got tools. It's fine. Okay. What time is it? It's midday. I could probably bring some more stuff over. So that's what we're gonna do. Kitty! I don't know how to make kitties my friend. Is that like, is there a thing I do with that? How do I make kitties my friend? I know you can also make dogs your friend. I think that has to do with bones. Is that a bone thing? I love cows. I only eat local pasture raised beef. That is the best kind for sure. Excuse me, chicken. I have stuff to go get. Okay. Ooh, that. What's down there? Ooh, another little cave system. See, this area is going to be so much better when we're ready with it. And also, they have one of those stone giants, so if I get attacked, the stone giants, I think they help you. Pretty sure they do, so that would be good. And it's going to be better all around. Everything's just going to be great. But the hard part is, I just have to get all my stuff over there, and that's going to be a problem, because I have a lot of stuff. Which is why I emptied my pockets before heading over here. Okay, so my home is right down there. I just don't want to fall in a cave. You know what I mean? That would be kind of sad. There's one. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get these boxes over there, because that'll be the hardest part, is getting all this shit in there. And I just want to make sure I can carry all of it. Which I cannot. But it's enough for now. And some of it I probably don't actually need, but you know what I mean. Is that everything? That's all I can carry. Alright, did I get the boxes? I did get the boxes. Okay, so... Oh, this is gonna be kind of tedious. I'm not gonna lie. This whole process is gonna be a little bit tedious. But, once we get all of my stuff over there, that should make it easy. So, what I've been doing like this afternoon is I started researching fur. Oh my god, that's not good. I started researching fur for my fursuit head, and I'm trying to decide like what furs to buy, because I know I need like different, you know, quality, different heights of fur for like the design I'm going for. And that's like the part I'm not super, you know, in on that stuff yet. Ow, those are painful. Didn't realize that they would be so painful. So I'm looking into it to try and figure out like what would be the best, you know, fur for like the different parts of the face and stuff. And I'm also planning on making new hands for the suit as well, because I need new hands for it and that kind of thing. So I'm just trying to like figure out all of the different stuff I'm gonna need, because I'm gonna need a lot of different things. Kitty! What's going on? The kitty's just hanging out over here. But I definitely need, you know, because the part I'm not 100% sure on is how, like, I'm trying to look up different tutorials on this, like how to do different, like, hair, because my character does have, like, a hair thing going. It's not bald or nothing. So, like, I gotta figure out how to get that kind of thing going. I have stairs. I have stone stairs for some reason. I don't know why I have those. There's gotta be a better way to do this. It's a good thing I have a lot of, like, storage space in here. Well, I'm gonna keep that out because I'm probably gonna put stuff in there. I feel like there's got to be a better way to do this, but I just don't know what that is, so I'm not gonna try. But I feel like there's probably a better way to do this. But that's okay. Some of these things that I've got, I don't even know where I got them or how I got them. It is rather interesting. That oh, it is dark. Let me go to bed. Just sleeping out in the middle of nowhere. Perfectly safe, perfectly safe. What could go wrong? Where's my stuff? Over here. Okay. So this is all temporary storage for now because I need just to put storage in the places. Hold on. This is fine. Let's just bring it right here. Yoink, yoink. Okay. But yeah, so like the only fur, I think I found some good stuff for like the face and like the hands and like how I want to make it work and like the different colors and like different quality of colors. Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. You should definitely be on fire right now. There he goes. Okay, he's fine. I don't want you coming after me like this. Why is he coming after me? You dead yet? Nope, you are definitely not dead yet. Could you just maybe die? Could you die? There he goes. I am still holding this in my other hand, and I'm not sure why. There we go. Enslave the villagers? I might have to. I may have to. But that's what I'm saying is I'm trying to like, I think I found a lot of it that I want to use for the fursuit head. And I'm gonna have to make a purchase at some point. So I'm looking into that. But, you know, the hard part I haven't found is how to do the hair. And the problem is with the hair, it does have two tones to it. So there is like brown and black hair going on. So I got to figure out like where to get long enough fur for that to make it work. And I wonder if there's just like not fur, but just like hair that you buy. That might be the thing. So maybe that's what I have to do. I'll have to look that up. Lots of things to think about with these things. But I really want to get it done, you know, early part of next year. That's my plan, is like really start working on that. Because I haven't had a chance to really like sink my teeth into it, but I really want to, because I really want to get something ready to go. And the other thing I'm planning to do is, like I said, I want to make new hands for the costume that has like sleeves attached to them, or like maybe detachable sleeves, so I can do more. Because the original plan, or like at first anyway, my plan is I'm going to do a partial suit to start, and then when I have a chance to alter the full suit, I'll do that as a secondary thing. But part of that process is I'm going to... What is this? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Was not expecting that. I can't carry most of the stuff I have. Well, that's not good. There's like a guy. What is that thing? What is going on over here? I don't like that even a little bit. I am not okay with that. I'm gonna take my stuff and leave, is what I'm gonna do. We got some scary people over here. They better not be here when I come back to get the rest of that stuff, is what I'm gonna say. They better not think about trying to move into my abandoned home. That's not gonna be a thing that happens. Don't know what they think they're doing over here, but they are loitering around my space, and don't appreciate that, is all I'm saying. But yeah, so, you know, that's going to be the thing, is we're going to try and get the fursuit head done early part of 2024. And I might stream some of that, because I did want to do that. I did want to, like, try and stream, you know, me making it or trying to, like, put it together. But I haven't figured out, like, the camera situation for that, because I feel like that can get kind of complicated. But, should be a fun little project, you know? Should be a fun little project. The hands I wasn't expecting, but I think I do, looking at the hands that I have, I kind of think it's a good idea that I put some new ones together. And then, yeah, it'll be a partial suit for, you know, the first bit, and then when I have some more time, I will alter the suit that I have. But part of the process is, and I wasn't getting to it, is that I do need to alter the suit, the full suit, because the tail is actually connected to the full suit. And in order for me to make it so I can do optional partialing, is I need to take the tail and remove it from the full suit and then make it into like a belt kind of a thing, so you can like attach it, and then it'll have like a space where I can like, you know, put the tail through and wear it as part of the full suit as well. So that's going to be the plan there. I don't think I've got any more. I got a little bit more space there. I don't know why I need all this rotten flesh, but I have it. So there's that. Trying to combine some things. Okay, so I got this whole thing too. Can't wait to see the suit. It'll be fun. Like, you know, it's going to be a fun little project. I'm really excited to get started on it, because it is something I've been saying I want to do, and I just haven't had a chance to get started on it. And I'm ready to do it now. I'm ready to get things moving. And my hope is to have at least the partial setup all ready to go for Denver in August. That's my hope. And then really re-debut things at that point, you know? Should be fun. I don't know why I have mangrove root. Do I have time to go again? I might have time to go again. I'm gonna do it. Which way am I going? That way. I hope I have time before night. I should probably eat something, because I'm a little low on food. Cool. But yeah, hopefully it'll be a fun project. It should be good times. Thanks for the egg. I don't need it because I got other stuff I gotta go get, Mr. Chicken. Just laid an egg right in front of me. He's like, there's an egg. And I'm like, okay, cool, thanks, I appreciate it. And that's how that went down. I mean, there's so many animals and things over here, and I can really make. I think this village is gonna be great. I think this is gonna be good. Good place to kind of chill and hang out in. I think it's gonna be great. That's ominous. I hope those guys left. I don't really want to like have to confront them. You know what I mean? I don't know. They might be deadly. And I don't want to have to fight, you know? I don't know if they're still there or not, though. Are you guys still here? You guys still hanging out over here by my house? Better not be. I don't see them. I am up high. How'd I get up here? Don't know, I did that. Okay. I don't see him over here.
You watching. I see you. If you have not hit follow, I dunno. Why not just do it?
They're gone. They left. Unless they went into my compound, in which case we're gonna have a problem. Excuse me. And grab all my sturf. All right, so I got all that stuff. I still have this box over these 4 boxes over here, which are gonna have a lot of stuff in them. Is the only thing. No, I didn't have a lot in it. Oh, I actually was able to carry all that. Okay, cool. All right, so I can carry most of it over. So I'm just gonna go do that now because it's gonna get dark soon. And we don't want to be caught out here in the dark. And then I should be able to get pretty much most of my stuff over by tomorrow morning. And then we can start building. Because I'll have all my materials. I'm probably not going to take the stone wall down. But maybe. We'll see. Uh-oh. It's getting dark. Don't do it yet. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I'm almost there. Don't even think about it. Uh-oh. Getting a little bit scary. Getting a little scary out here. It's okay. We're almost there. I wasn't moving for some reason. Whoop, bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't see no monsters so far, so we're so far so good. Uh-oh, there's one. No. I don't want any. Don't want any. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, shit. I went the wrong way. Excuse me, chicken. Just gonna go to bed. Figure the rest out in the morning. There we go. Okay, morning time. Hello, neighbor. How are you? I just moved in. You know how it is. I got a spider rot. What the fuck? You asshole. What the, god damn it. Frickin' god damn it. Okay, that was unexpected. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know there was a creeper right next to me like that. That was a little bit surprising. Good thing I had that armor on. Is there a faster way to do this? Is there like a, I don't know, like transfer everything over? Darn creepers creeping up on me like that when I'm just trying to put my stuff away. It's real rude is what that is. It's just rude. And the only sad thing is now I gotta like reorganize everything too, because like I had a system. You know, I don't know if I had a good system, but I had a system. Is there enough? Nope, not enough space. Okay, so I need you here, you here. We're gonna put some more boxes. He almost blew up my boxes. The hell's wrong with that guy? What if he had blown up my boxes? I'd have been an angry person if he had blown up my boxes. I'll tell you something. That would have not, nope. That would have been highly inappropriate to blow up my boxes like that. Okay. I still have more box. I had so many boxes. I was pretty box rich. You know what I mean? Just so many boxes. And I had lots of leather. And I had a lot of amethyst for some reason. Don't really remember why I had amethyst. But I did have amethyst. So that's good. Let me eat some melon before I head back and get some more stuff. Because that creeper really did a number on me. The little rascal sneaking up on me like that. I guess that's why they're called creepers. are sneaky. But I got a little pen already. I mean, it's not mine, but nobody seems to be using it, so I guess it's fine. And I got some sand over here so I can make some more glass, so that's good. I got everything I need. It's perfect. And there's plenty of areas over here to mine. So I think we've got a good situation. Lots of trees. I mean, I had a lot of trees over there because I planted a lot of trees, but that's neither here nor there at this point. That's a big cave over there. I don't remember that cave. Huh. Oh, I forgot to turn my my lights on in my room here. But anyway, yeah, this is like I said, I am going the wrong way. This is the final stream of 2023 for me. I was thinking about doing a thing for New Year's, but I forgot I actually am working, so I can't. So that's the thing. But it's been a good year, guys. It's been a great year. I said it in the Discord last night, but I really appreciate you guys a lot. I really do. I really appreciate, you know, everything we do here and all this stuff and how fun it's been. You know, we do a lot of things and we played a lot of games and we've really changed a lot in the last year. Like we were doing a lot of single player stuff and then we started doing collabs and it's been a lot of fun working with a lot of different people. And getting to know people a little bit more, playing some multiplayer. It's been a fun adventure. Multiplayer is an interesting thing. I really enjoy doing it because, I mean, there's a whole different energy to streams like that. I do find it weird, and I don't know, like, I don't know how you guys feel about it. I'm sure you're mostly fine with it, but, like, the reason I ask that is because, you know, like one of the things about doing collab streams that is different than, you know, single player streams like this is I do feel like it is harder for me as the streamer to like concentrate on working with you guys specifically, right? So it is actually harder for me to like spend time with you specifically on those streams and like talk to you guys as much or like really involve you guys as much as I do when I'm doing the single player stuff. And that's just different. You know, it's a different style for sure. I don't know if it's better or worse. I don't know if I would classify it in such a way. But, you know, it's definitely different. It definitely changes like the way you approach streaming for sure. But like, you know, and I don't know, maybe some of you, you know, maybe some of you don't like it as much, and that's perfectly valid. Maybe some of you like seeing it or like interacting with it or just seeing like the different people we work with, that kind of thing. It's different, and I think that's okay. And if you don't like it, it's totally fine. You know, it's one of those things where like, that's the all the wood I got, huh? Okay. Where'd I get this egg? I don't even know where I got that from. But it's one of those things where it's like, who knows, man? Like, we're going to try and do a whole bunch of different things, you know, over time. That's my plan. I want to, you know, continue to try and change or try and, like, different things or play different games. But I think we're finding a niche a little bit. You know, we're finding kind of, like, a little bit of what this channel is going to be for the most part. And what I mean by that is I think that, like, you know, we're going to concentrate a lot on like indie style games. I think that's definitely something I want to keep doing. Because I like that. I like indie games. And I think we have a lot of fun with them. And, you know, generally shorter titles. Like, I don't want to do a lot of, like, because I was doing a lot of things where there are longer games. Like, I did Horizon, and I would probably do it again. But I think that, you know, one of the things I want to change about the way that we do these things. What is that? Lead. All right. One of the things I want to change about it is, you know, if I do a longer game, one of the things I got to start doing with that is I got to start playing them more than once a week so that we get through them a little bit faster. And it's not to say, not playing them or, playing games for a long period of time is a bad thing, especially if it's a good game. But I think sometimes it can be a little bit too much over time. Like, I think like Final Fantasy 16 was a good example of this. We were playing it for a long time. And like the problem with it was doing it once a week the way that we were caused issues with timing, right? Like it just makes it really difficult to time some of that stuff. What is happening? Oh, there's glass in front of me. And just making sure that we get through it in an appropriate amount of time. Because the other part about it is like, playing video games needs to be fun for me as well. And I love Final Fantasy. I love that game. I'm playing it on my own now. And I actually ended up starting over the game. And I actually learned I didn't know anything about how to do the battle system. I was doing it completely wrong that entire time. But what I was worried about is that if I do it the way we were doing it, the issue is if it takes too much time, it kind of takes some of the enjoyment for me out of it. And so like I think the issue is because I am limited on time when it comes to like how often I can stream or like, how, like just general timing is tough because I can't stream like, hours and hours a day. I can't do like the 8-hour streams. I can't do like 4 or 5 days a week. I just can't do it. It's just not something I have the time to do. And that's a me thing. It's not like me saying like I wouldn't do that if I could. I would. But I just don't have the time to do that. And so I think what we need to do, if we are going to do longer games, which we will do longer games, that is something we're going to do. But I think that we're going to approach it differently. That's the plans. We'll approach it in a different way to the point where we are playing it. I got to get out of here. Shit. I got to go. Getting dark. Ran out of time. But we got to approach it and like, do multiple streams a week of that longer game. So if we do take on a longer game, like I think Crispy, you were mentioning it at one point, like you would like to see the DLC for Horizon or like play in Horizon again. And the DLC is out there. And I'm pretty sure I lost my save file. Now I need to check on that because I may have it under a different account than where I'm thinking it's at. And that's possible. So I may still have it, and if I do, I could play like the DLC, which shouldn't be as long as like the normal game, but it probably is, several hours long. And if I do that, I think we'll play it more than once a week to get through it so that there's a momentum going. That's part of it too, is you want to keep a momentum going with these longer games so that you don't go once a week and kind of forget, what happened last time. Or, gosh forbid we have to like skip it, a week, then we go 2 weeks without playing, and then that could be a problem too. So I'm trying to like reevaluate the way that we approach some of these things, because I think that there are better ways we can do it. So that's the plan. I think for 2024, we're going to really streamline the way we do things. We're still going to do collabs and stuff like that too. Like we're going to do Lethal Company again. We're going to start playing some more Played Up. I would love to, because I'm pretty sure early on in this next year, the Cooking Simulator 2 comes out, and Cooking Simulator 2 has multiplayer in it. And I like Cooking Simulator. I had a really fun time playing that with you guys a while back, and I would love to get back to it. So we'll probably do that. I'm gonna check for creepers. Lots of other things other than creepers out here, but that's okay. Villagers don't look too worried about it, and if they're not worried about it, I'm not worried about it. Okay, so let's get some of this wood over here. I'll keep that because I might need that. I guess I have an egg now. Got some doors. Okay, I'm gonna head back and get some more materials. Because that's the only thing about making this move is that I did put a lot of effort into building that place. And there's a lot of materials over there that I don't necessarily want to lose. I'm not going to take that whole stone wall down. I think that might take a while. I might try to see how long it would take, but it could take a while. And I don't necessarily want to like spend all the time over there. Yoink. But you know, guys, like what I would love to hear is like, what do you guys want to see in 2024? Like, what are you guys itching for, you know, from the LeemThatStreams in 2024? And you can tell me, hey, like I want to see more single player stuff because like we were doing like 2 collabs a week at points of this year, and or maybe you want to see more of that kind of thing. I don't know, but like if you want to see things, like let me know because like I'm always open to suggestions. Like what kind of things do you want to see us do? Is there any improvements to the channel you would like to see, like the way that we present things or like certain aspects of it? Is there anything in there that we could like do better? Because I'm always open to like trying to do better. That's something I always want to try and do. So if you have any thoughts or things you would like to see or things you miss about the way we used to do things or anything like that, let me know because I'm always open to that. All right, so let me see here. What is next? Probably this. Okay, let's start at the top and then we'll work our way back up here. Pretty sure I could just reach it from here. Probably the pickaxe is the way to go here. Oh, that wasn't a smart move on me at all, was it? Okay, I should just start at the top and then work my way around. This was a pretty impressive complex we built here. Now that I look back on it. You know, maybe I will clean up after myself. I don't want to mar this beautiful landscape with my littering of things. You know, that's not proper building etiquette. I'm gonna put all this stuff back the way it was. Kind of. I'm not gonna like fill in holes or nothing, but we're gonna make this into, you know, the landscape again. So that when I come back over here, it looks like, you know, yeah, there will be remnants of what it was, but it won't be this marred complex of a thing that I built anymore. There'll still be some stuff over here like this thing, but it won't be so obvious of what it was. And then I'll also have just like a ton of materials that I can use to like make stuff again. I don't know if this pickaxe will last. I think I brought another one though, so I think we're okay. Oh, it's cobblestone wall. Oh, I didn't know it was like actual wall. I don't remember like building wall. That's interesting. Huh. Okay then, that's good to know. That's good materials to take with you. That means I can use it again, you know? Like if it's actual wall, that's pretty cool. I don't know what the benefit of wall is versus like just stone. Maybe there isn't any. But seems useful. I don't remember why I switched to wall. You know, at some point apparently I did. And I can't remember why I did that. Maybe because wall is sturdier than just stone by itself? I actually don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's harder for things to blow it up. My pickaxe is dead. I did not bring another one. Shoot. That's not good. I'll punch it. I'll punch it down. No, I won't. I'm gonna get out of here. We did pretty good. We cleared a lot out, so we'll probably just take this over with us. Come back and finish off the rest. Because we're almost done removing everything. And I could probably just... That's not gonna work. Oh well. I don't really need all these things, but... Because I probably have enough material over there to work with. But I kind of feel like that's the right thing to do, you know what I mean? I feel like it's the right thing to do. It just feels right. I am so hungry. Oh my goodness. Look at how much I am like lacking in food. I'm gonna start eating myself from the inside. I need to turn a light on. I'll be right back in 1 second. There we go. I forgot to turn a light on. That helps a lot. Okay. Also, I have to look into it, but I think we're pretty close to switching back to the Tuesday, Thursday schedule here pretty soon. That is something we're gonna do. I'll probably stick to Saturdays as like the main day for now, but we will be moving back to Sundays when I can. So that'll be something that comes up. And if we do have like a fourth day, it will be Saturday. You know, sometimes that'll happen. But that's like my preferred schedule, but work kind of changes that from time to time. But if I can get back to it, I will. And that is coming soon. I'm pretty sure I might start next week with the Tuesday, Thursday thing, so we're not doing Tuesday, Wednesdays anymore. But that would be the only change. Is that like a cave? That's weird. What is down there? Interesting. I should go though, because I'm just walking around with a melon in my hand. And it is getting dark.
I don't want to be caught out here with problems. But we're getting close to the point where I can start building my new home. And that'll be exciting. I don't know if we're going to put a big old wall around me, but maybe I will, because I don't want those things being around my house and exploding stuff. I don't want them getting into my home. I got to build like a, you know, some sort of encampment. I don't necessarily need to, but I could. But anyway, I hope you guys have some good plans ahead of you for New Year's. Hope there's some fun stuff going on. I'm not doing a whole lot, like I said. The only reason I'm not doing anything on the stream for it is because I have to work. So mine's not as exciting as it probably could be. But that is what it is. Okay, so I've got to have more pickaxes somewhere. I would assume. Not in there. Are you empty too? Alright, let's see. What about you? There, well, those are hoes. I don't see a pickaxe in there, but I will need a sword real soon. Alright, anything in here? I have one. I have two of them. That'll be good. That'll work just perfectly. Alrighty. I'm also going to need some more food because I'm a little short on food, but I do have some meat, and that usually works pretty well. So let's get out of here. We're going to finish that. We're going to take that wall down. I'm going to take the whole thing down. I think that's the plan. Just going to take it all down. We're starting completely over. They won't know that I was even there. Right, Mr. Chicken? They won't know I was there at all. There's a lot of eggs over here. These chickens are busy. These are some busy chickens over here. That's a dumb rabbit. Come here, Mr. Rabbit, and you're gonna die. I got rabbit skin. I don't know what that does for me, but they're kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie, the rabbits are kind of dumb. Because they just like to run into walls. Come here, Mr. Rabbit. What can you do with rabbit skins? Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. Alright, I don't have time for this. I got a wall to take down. That's a big gap. Get me wall. Why did I switch to wall? I don't know why I did that. I'm sure there's a reason. I just don't remember why. I'm sure it's a smart thing that I did because very, very smart. That's me. I'm sure I had a good reason to do it. I don't remember why I did it, but I'm sure I had a reason. Maybe I should, like, bring a bunch of sand with me too, because like then I could build my glass.
theleemthatstreams is proud to support an ongoing donation drive right here on Twitch for the Lemur Conservation Foundation.
You guys should be signing up for that.
If you want to support the stream in an awesome way and can afford it, check it out.
Yes,
to learn more, check out the link in chat at thelemurreserve.org.
I mean, I could put a wall around my new house, I guess, or some way of, you know, maybe fortifying my location a little bit more than I have been. But we're getting close to the point where I'm going to be able to start building again, and that's important for me. I want to build. Tearing down is not as fun. All right. Give me my stuff. My walls. Oop, I'm drowning. There's a lot. This is a lot of wall. You guys, I didn't know I did this much. I did a lot over here. My goodness. I did a lot. Can you guys believe how much wall I put up? When did I have time to do this? Do not remember having this kind of time. Oh, there's just a ton of wall. I mean, I guess that's good because I'm gonna have a lot of materials to work with down the road. A lot of materials that I can use to build my new home. Wonder if anyone has ever built a wall across the map. I would not be surprised if anyone did. That seems like something somebody would do, you know what I mean? The only question is if I'm going to be able to get this wall down before nighttime, which I really kind of want to do, and I want to leave a little bit of time so I can gather some sand so I can build some glass when I get back over to my new place. Because I'm going to need some glass for the new home, because I couldn't save any of that. It's kind of a shame. But I wouldn't be surprised if anybody has done that. Seems like somebody, if it's Minecraft, and Minecraft's been around for quite a while now, so I imagine there's very little under the sun that people have not done to this point, you know what I mean? There's people have probably done all sorts of crazy things. Where's the sun? Okay, we're still in good timing. Some people have too much free time. Apparently, I was one of them when I built this wall. Because goodness me, look at this. This is insane. Apparently, I fall into that category now. Because I am a little surprised by the amount of wall that I built. But that's okay. There is something really cathartic about Minecraft, though. You know what I mean? It's pretty relaxing. It's really easy just to kind of like get lost in the moment and just kind of just do what you're doing. I left a lot of wall over here. You're coming with me, wall. 'Cause then I don't have to build more wall. I just have it. We're getting there. We're getting there. My pickaxe is dead. Good thing I brought another one. I'm also glad I'm not doing this with a stone pickaxe. Yeah, why I love these games. Exactly. They're just very cathartic, very simple. What does that sound? Is it getting dark? Is it getting dark? What does that sound?
Where's the sun? I don't know where the sun is. I may have to come back and finish this tomorrow. It's getting kind of late, I think. I mean, we're almost done with this, though, so that's the thing. We are almost done with this entire wall. Me and my friend played Valheim for like 8 hours the other day building forts. I want to play that game. I like the forest a lot. Oh, it's getting dark. Okay, I may have to leave. Alright, I'll have to finish this tomorrow. Oh, there's only so much left, though. I'll be okay. That one looks fun, though. I kind of want to play it, because it looks like a really fun time, and it kind of reminds... Oh, there is a spider in there. Alrighty. Well, time for me to mosey. I better eat something before I go. He definitely got to try, he definitely got me to try it, and I love it. It looks really good. The combat is brutal. Well, I don't know if the forest combat was brutal just because it was brutal, or just because it was pretty simplistic and it really didn't work incredibly well, but like it could be a combination of both. I better go because it's getting late. And it is not close over there. But I'm definitely willing to try it. I think couple of the games I put on my couple of games I put on my list are like Raft too. I kind of want to play Raft. Oh god, okay, there's a lot of monsters out here today. There's a lot of skeletons. I don't like skeletons because they fire things at you. Uh-oh. Hi. No, nothing like this, please. No, I don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want any. Don't want any. Stop shooting me with arrows. Why are there so many skeletons? That's a lot of skeletons. There's so many of them. They're out to get me tonight. Raft looks fun. It does look fun. I'm really excited about playing that. I do have it already. And then also at some point I want to do Sons of the Forest, because I do have that. And I've been wanting to do Sons of the Forest because you know, I got to get other people involved, and that's the thing. But I thought the forest was a fun run. I think we had a fun time with that. Oh my god, there's so many things over here. What the hell? Get away from my home. This is my new home. You don't belong here. None of you belong here. Leave me alone. Nope. I just want to go to bed. I can't. Nope. Get out of here. 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 Get away from my home. There. Forest was funny to watch. It was fun. We had a great time with it, though. That's the thing, is we had such a good time with it. And it's just funny. It's just funny stuff. It's always amusing, and I always have a good time with it. Okay, so we should be able to finish getting all of my stuff together. And then I'm definitely gonna have to get... I have raw rabbit. I don't know where I got that from. That's interesting. I got a bone. I got arrows that were probably sticking out of my thigh at some point, is how I got that. Alright. Let's go! We're gonna finish material gathering, and then we'll come and start building our new home officially, so I won't be sleeping out in the middle of the open air, you know? But Sons of the Forest should be a lot of fun too, because it's a little bit, it's newer, obviously. And that game is actually, like, Forest is actually kind of old at this point. Like, my understanding is that, like, the original build of that game was, like, 2014. And then I think, like, the full game came out 2018. Maybe. I can't remember exactly when. But it is, but the new one looks real. Is that an Enderman? Hi. Don't want to mess with you, sir. What are you doing over here? You're being a little suspicious over there, Mr. Endy Man. Oh, I'm in a hole. That's neat. This is a bad way to go. All right, we're fine. I tried to end around the Endy Man and it almost backfired. But I think Raft would be a good choice just because I think it would be pretty different from the other stuff we played so far. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, playing Forest and then Sons of the Forest would be good because Sons of the Forest is interesting. But I think, like, playing Raft would be kind of in a similar vein, but different enough that, you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't quite reflect everything we're doing. So I think I only came over here because I think we did get all of that stuff out of here. And then I could just take this stuff out. Let me get my shovel out because I'm going to do this too. I'm just going to get rid of my farmland. Like, I just want this place to look like I never did any of this, you know? We're gonna make this place look like I was never here. It's a true fresh start. I don't know why I feel like I have the need to do this, but I just do. I feel like I just need to make it look like none of this ever happened. It's like a compulsion I have for some reason. I kind of did dam this whole thing off, so I do need sand, so I'm going to try and get all the sand out of here. Free the river! Oh, I'm in the water. Okay, so that's all opened back up. The ocean is now free to do what it does, and I got lots and lots of sand, which is good, because I'm gonna need it for stuff and things, for glass, more so than anything else. That's kind of the point, is I need some glass. And, okay. All right, that's a lot of glass. So I think finally what we'll do before leaving is I'm gonna fill in some stuff. I don't know why I feel compelled to do all this, but I do. Not you.
I'm not sure what I did there. That's okay. That's all the dirt I have. So that's probably gonna have to be good enough. All right, it's like we were never here at all, guys. It's like we were never here at all. So I'm gonna head home to the new home. How much room do I have in my storage? I got lots of storage. So what I could do, where's my little entrance to my little mine? Where was that? Was it over here? Mine? Where's my mine? I had a mine. Was it over here? It's over here. I'm not gonna like take all this apart. Ah! But I didn't mean to fall like that either. But I am gonna take this apart. Okay, I think that does it, guys. I think that does it. Look at that. It's like we were never here. I feel good about that. I don't know why I felt compelled to do it, but I feel good about it. You know what I mean? I feel like we did the right thing. For some reason. I'm not gonna need you. Maybe I'll bring you with me. It's fine. Okay, off to new adventures. We're off on our way. We're gonna go start building our new home next to the village, because that was the point of this all along, is that I wanted to build a new home over by the village. Getting a little hungry. Kitty! I hear you, Kitty. I heard you. How do you make kitties like you? I don't know how to do that. There's gotta be a way to do it. There better not be a bunch of freaking skeletons over here. I'm just trying to go to bed. I will be very upset if that's the case. Nothing yet. Okay, we're good. So, our new building adventure begins. So I need to take that down. And what we're gonna do is I need to find a hoe
I know I got one here somewhere. I got rotten flesh. I don't need that. I got a door. I got pretty much everything except for, you know, a hoe. Where's my hoe at? I have an axe. Here's a hoe. I got a hoe. Give me that hoe. All right. I don't really need a hoe. What is a hoe? What am I doing? Maybe I need the shovel. That's it. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know exactly what this does, but apparently it does something. Actually, I probably should just take the top. No, I don't really need to do that, though. Why am I doing that? I'm not really sure why I did that. Let me put that back. I'm gonna put you there, get this dirt back in place. Kablam, kablam. Kablam, 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 kablam. Get you out of here, you out of here, you out of here. You gone, you gone. And then we're gonna get my shovel out. Still don't know what this does exactly, but I feel like I need to do it. It looks like it just stops grass from growing, which I'm sure is important. For some reason. Can't really think of a reason not to do it. My shovel! I don't have another shovel, do I? Have a shovel. I gotta have another shovel somewhere. Somewhere. There's one. Okay, so not sure why I did over here, but it's okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build this up a little bit. So I can, why can't I put this there? Okay, there we go. We're gonna build it up so it's a square area and that I can build my home upon this spot. It shall be my forever home. Why is that? There we go. Okay. So I need that there. Seems like that would be good here-ish. That's fine. Alrighty. Don't have enough dirt. Short dirt. I'm short on dirt. That's not good. Alright, that's fine. I still need to even some of this. What am I doing? Need to even some of this out. Bloop, 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 bloop. There we go. Bloop, 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 bloop. So let's say, yeah, I'm gonna have to do more dirt because I need over here, at least to here, it needs to be even all the way around. So I'm gonna have to do that. So I'm just gonna start. What is this? Wait a minute. There's like a cave down here. I love it. Perfect. That is helpful. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, so I'm gonna want to come at least to here, I think. So I need to put that here. Why is that not working? God damn it. Okay. So like that.
I don't know why that's there. Let me just put this up here. I'll just make it square up to this spot. Damn it. That's fine. I'll probably just fix this up. Perfect. Okay. So then... Okay, so I need stone is what I need. I'm gonna need stone. Do I have stone? I have stone. I have lots of stone. Look at that cobblestone. Tough. Why do I have tough? I don't know what that's about. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build my house along. We're gonna start with a layer of stone. And then my door will be right here-ish. So we'll just build you to here. Yeah. Although I will need to put stone there. There we go. Perfect. It's raining. Didn't know that was gonna happen. That kind of came out of nowhere. Okay, so this is the making of my house. What I probably am gonna need to do is do another layer of stone above it. No. Well, yes. Because the outline is going to be stone, and you'll see why in a second. Why I need to do this. I'm out of stone. I have more, right? I have lots of stone. Okay. I should have a shit ton of stone, is what I should have. Okay. And then I can put one there. Okay. So then I need some wood. Where's my wood? Are you in here, wood? There's some wood. Plenty of wood. That's so much wood. That's more wood than I'll probably ever need. Maybe. Alright. So what we're gonna do, go back up here, get into my house. Somehow I can't get into my house from over here. It's impossible. Uh-oh. Didn't plan this part out, but we'll get there in a minute. Oh, no. Well, see, apparently I didn't think this through. Okay. That's good. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, okay. There we go. That's enough for now. And then we're gonna put some wood flooring in.
Listen, only the cool kids join the conspiracy on Discord, so I can see why you are not there. Just saying.
Yeah, you tell them, Theo. Get on that Discord, everybody. That's another thing. I think 2024, I really want to concentrate on getting that Discord a little bit more populated. We're getting more active in there, which is good. I think it's definitely more active than it has been. And that's a good thing. I want to see it, you know, really build this community up. Get get some friendly jiving and jostling and such going in there. It'll be fun for everybody. Okay, so I got a floor in. I don't know if it's like dark or not. It might be dark, so I probably have to put my bed in. We'll do that once the floor's in. And then I'll go to bed in the rain because I don't have a roof. Kind of sad, but oh well. I'm out of wood. I'm not out of wood. I got plenty of wood. All right, where's my bed? Give me that. Put that right there for now. Just gotta sleep in the rain. It's good for you. It builds character is what it does. Builds all the character. All right. So what I need to do now is I'm gonna build my foundation. What are you doing up there? What do you just burn? They're fine. What is that sound? Are you down there? Get away from here. Get out of here. Nobody wants you here. Alright, so I think 2 up should probably do it. I don't know, maybe 3. Nah, we'll definitely need 3. Definitely need more stone too. That's gonna be a thing. Because I'll probably start doing like a cross section up there. Is what we'll do. I gotta get up here though. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna rebuild this one here in a second. Damn it. Ow. Uh-oh. I forgot. I have no way in. Okay. Okay, so I think if I crouch... Oops. If I crouch... Yes. Okay. So I think from here, I should be able to reach it. Perfect. Okay. This is the frame of my beautiful new home. Perfect. Is that cobblestone? That is tuft. I don't need that. I don't even know what that is. I'm not sure it does me any good. Stone! That's what we need. Lots and lots of stone. Ow. Getting in and out of here is kind of tough right now. Just saying, it's not ideal. Perfect. Okay, that is the framing of my beautiful home. I need a door. I didn't bring a door. Well, I will have to go do that here right now. I probably have one somewhere, right? I gotta have one somewhere. Door. I have stairs. I have stairs. I'm going to bring those with me. Nothing in there. What was I doing? I needed something else. Oh, that's what I needed. I need my stairs. I'm gonna bring those with me. And then, yeah, that's a good start. Get out of my way. Okay. So to get in and out of here, I'm gonna get this out of here. I don't know why I have that there. That looks a little weird. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some stone right here just to cover up that outside, and then what was that sound? I don't know what it was. Anyway, I've got these stairs and I'm guessing I can just put that right there, kind of. Maybe I can put another one right there. Gives me a way in and out of there. And maybe if I just get rid of this, I could do this really quick if I wanted to. All right, there we go. And then we just put that there. And now I got stairs going into my house. It's perfect. Something feels wrong about this, but it's fine. It's there, I can get in and out, no problems now. Ain't nothing to complain. What is that sound? I hear you, and I don't appreciate it. Anyway. Put some more stone in here just to make it official looking. There's no monsty's gonna come in here and blow my house to pieces. That ain't happening. I ain't going to allow it. Stop your noise making. You're being so loud. I don't know where you are right now, but I know you're there. I don't like it. Now, are you down here? I don't know what's making that noise. I probably should make more than one way to get in and out of my house, but I feel like the way I'm doing this, the monsters can't really get up here, you know? That makes it tough on them. What is that about? That's weird. That's a little weird. I don't know what to make of that. Anyway, let's start my second level. There we go. I guess I could have not done this and just put, like, you know what I mean? I could have put, like, stairs there. That would have been better. Let's do that. I got another stair. Excuse me, stone. And boom. That's so many stairs. Goes right into my home. Okay. So now I got these stairs. And we'll probably start them like here and just go up from there, right? Is that how that works? Not 100% sure. Let's go, nope. I don't really know what I'm doing. That's okay though. I probably need to put in more. Okay, I got it. What I need to do is do that and then that. Right? No, that's not right. I forgot how I stare. I forgot how to stare. It's kind of a weird statement, but I forgot how to stare. Okay. There we go. That's how you stare. That's how you stare 100%. Okay. Boom. Kaboom. And then I should be able to put another one down here. Like that. And is that enough? I think I need one more.
just to get up into this area, because this is where the second level's gonna be. So, boom, kablamski. There, and then I just do that, and that should do it. That should be my stair situation. Looks great. Not sure why I didn't put it all the way over there. I might have to do that, but for now, this is fine. I ain't complaining about nothing. I need more rock. That's what I need. Ow. Also, I probably can move some of my stuff in here. That might be a smart move. Let me do that. Let me get all these things in here, like my storage stuff can go in there too, you know what I mean? Because a lot of these are empty anyway. Like this one I'm pretty sure is empty. Sun's getting real low. Alright, it's bedtime though. I probably should have moved this over here. We'll probably move it eventually. But not right now. Also, I'm gonna put my stoves in probably over here. Seems right to me. Let's put my furnaces in. Why do I have 3 of them? Didn't really need 3 of them. Let me get that there and that one there. And see, now I got 2 ovens. I guess I could have 3 ovens. I'm a man with 3 ovens. All right, let's do crafting table next. Crafting table can be over in this area. That seems pretty good. And then also my storage can go next to that. So let's get you out of here. And then we'll put my storage on this side of things. Because my bed's gonna go upstairs is where I'm gonna put that. So let's put my storage in here. Why did it? Why did I do that? Okay, there we go. That's a lot. That's a quality amount of storage. Okay. So, I need more stonage. Yeah. Nope. I am a little short on stone. I got lots of it, but it's a little concerning how I don't have as much as I thought. What happened here? I don't like that. It's okay though. Wait. Oh. Okay, whatever. We'll figure the entrance thing out eventually. I'll get there. Right now, the important thing is that we build our home to specification. So what I need to do, and then I think I just do another one. And then I think that's it. Yeah. Because then I just do that, right? Because it's only like 3 up. Or did I need to do another one? I think I need to do another one. Shoot. We'll get that in a second. Okay. Like that. Ow. That's what I need. Get some high voltage ceilings going. There we go. Wait. Oh, here I am. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. I feel like I may have gone a little too high on this, but it's okay. My upstairs can be, you know, a little bit more girthy than the downstairs. There's nothing wrong with that. There we go. Ow. Ow. I always build super organically. Well, I'm doing that. I'm trying to do that, but we'll see how it goes. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to line... Ow. I think we'll line this like that. I do want to put windows everywhere, but... Looks fine? It looks fine. Yeah, it does. It's gonna be good. We'll do it like this. And then get that in there. That's all kind of set up now. I think we'll put windows around the outside of it like that. And then that should be fine. And we'll probably move the staircase over once we get a chance. And then what we'll do is we gotta build a floor. So kinda need to be able to stand somewhere. Alrighty. But I'll probably do the same thing I did before and make the, you know, glass floors as well. And then the ceiling, top of the ceiling will be mostly glass too. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna leave that out because do I have any more? I have plenty of wood. I got lots and lots of wood. Okay. So I'm gonna move the staircase all the way to the corner, and then that's how we'll do that. I'm gonna do that now. Okay, so what we're gonna need to do, because I think it was like from here to here, right? Because it was only like 4 pieces. Yeah, 4. So we're gonna need to start it 1, 2, 3, 4. There. That's not what I wanted. Get here. Get that out of here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Nope. That. There we go. Okay. So then that's where I put you. And then this goes there. Okay. Uh-oh. Was I wrong? No, I know what's going on. Okay. So I gotta take this out. Okay, perfect. And then we just do this last one right there. And there it is. Perfect. Okay. I think, nope, that doesn't work. That's dumb. I'm dumb. That's okay, though. We'll fix it. There we go. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's fine. That's how it should be, just like that. That's what we gotta do. Those are my staircases. Beauty. All right, got a staircase. Everything's good. So, let me finish what I was doing up here with these. And we'll just kind of line the outside of this here, like that. Okay, one more over here. Perfect. Okay, so then we'll just line this for the roof. Ow, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. I fell. I forgot. I'm missing a... Ah! It's getting dark. Yee. We're gonna have to start making glass. Okay. Let me put my bed down. I already got it out. Okay. Put that right there. Sleep in the corner of my upstairs that's in the works here. It's starting to look like a home. Come back here. Ow. Starting to look like a little like something. What am I doing? Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Get out of here. Nope. How do I... What did I do? How did I even do that? Uh-oh. Nope. Okay, we're good. Okay, so I need to get the wood. We're gonna line this part of the wall. I should probably start burning glass now. Okay, so that is fine. What I should do here is we're gonna do like a cross of wood in the middle. I think that's like the middle piece. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Something like that'll work. I think that's right down the middle. Nope, that doesn't work. That's not what I'm talking about. All right, never mind. I'm not entirely certain there is a middle spot. Ow. Is there? Is that a middle? I guess there is. Yeah, there is one. Okay, so we'll do it like this. There we go. I'm out of wood. I have more wood. Okay. Perfect. I don't think there's a middle here, so I'm probably not gonna be able to do that, but that's okay. All right. So now what I gotta do is I gotta make glass. I gotta make tons of glass here. All right, let's get that started. Do I have any? Ow! What is that sound? Is there a spider like directly below me? Sounds like there might be a spider like directly below me. All right, so I got coal somewhere. Coal? Perfect. All right. And then which one of you had the sand in it? That's a lot of sand. I got sand. All right. So we're just gonna make a bunch of glass. Hopefully I got enough burning materials to do this. It might be faster. No, we'll just do, okay. Just get that going. Let me go find a door. Ow. Because I'm pretty sure I have a door somewhere. There's one. No, those are gates. I don't... Well, it is technically a door. So let's go with that. Okay, and then I should be able to do this. You can't put a door on a stair? Wait a minute. That's tomfoolery. That's what that is? Is tomfoolery. Shoot. That's a problem. Well. Don't like that. Fine. We'll have to rethink my stair situation here. Did I bring any rock with me? I do have my rock. All right, that's fine. So I need to do that. And then now I can put a door in, right? Bam. That is not a great door. I don't like that door. Doesn't feel like a good door. All right. So I'm gonna have to go find a different door because this one's not very good. That's an oak door. I like the oak door better. Let's do that. Okay. Looks a little bit more doory. Much better. Okay. All right, wood. Now I got that going. So let me get... Is that what I want? There we go. I feel like the door should be a little further out, though. Maybe it needs to be on, like, this side. Maybe I put it here. There we go. And then that way I need another thing there, but that's neither here nor there. That looks better this way. Feels a little bit more complete this way. Perfect. Alrighty. And then this way I could do like windows all the way across, but I feel like I should not do all the way across. Well, maybe I could. Maybe I do this here.
You, yeah, you, watching. I see you. If you have not hit follow, I dunno, why not just do it? Come on.
Little window there. Windows all the way to the side. This is gonna work. That'll work fine. And then... How are you doing over here? Good? Great. Perfect. Keep making that glass while because I'm not gonna use glass for the windows. I'm gonna actually use panes for that. But for like my ceiling stuff, I'm gonna put this in. And like my floor.
my glass floor. Because that's quality homemaking, is glass floors. Just the most quality of homemaking I could think of. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I need more. Need so much more glass. All right. While I'm waiting on that, I'm gonna move all of my stuff in here. Or at least most of it. Or, yeah, because I just need like, well, no, 2 boxes outside is fine. I got like 3 of them out here though, don't I? So, let me just get rid of you 2 and I'll move some of these upstairs. Do you live near a desert? Yes. Or I do actually, there's one over there. Okay. Okay. So we'll put some storage up here too, so I have some storage for upstairs. So I'm gonna need this here. And we'll just put those 2 there, and then I could move a lot of this crap into there. I got more stairs. I'm gonna need that here soon. Don't know why I have all these flowers, but that's fine. I'm also gonna need to make some food here shortly. Don't think I need any more of you. Okay. Oh, it's getting dark. Let me go check on my glass situation. $14, huh? It's not quite as much as I was hoping. But that's pretty good. How do I have 4 more of these? I don't know. Okay, doesn't matter. Oh, I fell. Getting dark. It's okay. Keep that glass glowing. Okay, let me put my bed in. There it is. All right, it's coming together. It's almost there. We're almost done with this. You know what I mean? Look at this. It's coming together. It's really coming together now. So, how's this coming? I only got 6 of these going. I don't like that you're taking so long, but that's okay. I think I need to leave this all out, so that's fine the way it is. And then I just need to start filling in the ceiling with the actual glass blocks. Can you imagine just building a solid block of glass? You could do that. I don't know how smart it would be, but hi? What are you, sir? What are you doing in here? Why do you think you can come here? Okay. All right, bye. Just breaking into people's homes. How rude.
Okay, I also have 2 more boxes, so I should probably... I'll keep some up here because I got 2 up here, but I'm gonna keep more downstairs because I'm gonna need more storage down here than anywhere else, right? So that's a good amount. I gotta figure this situation out, like how I'm gonna get in and out of here. And the other thing I could do is get another door somewhere over here so I can get out over on this side too. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should move these. Is there anything in here? No. Okay, I'm gonna move you. This would be a lot quicker if I do it like this. Okay. So instead of having those over here, I'm gonna put them on this side because that's smarter. So we'll just do here, 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 here. Oh shoot. Well, I guess that's fine. Let's do that. And then this way I can build like a door right here instead of what I'm doing, because that'll get me right outside. So we'll just put it like right here. Go. All right. And then, well, yeah, that's fine. I think that's probably okay. Maybe I should have done it here. Yeah, that would have been more symmetrical. We'll do it that way. Let's put that back. This will be more symmetrical. All right, let's get this door. I gotta do it from the outside. All right, like that. And then I'll need to get this going. I should be able to do this with it though. Let's do like a that, right? Like that. Nope, like that. That should do it. There we go. So now I got 2 ways in. And then I can get some wood out and start putting some wood in. Here, bam, bam, bam. It's kind of, well, that's not really working. I think the flaw in my plan here, I'm seeing the flaw in my plan. I guess I could just do this with it. That's fine. Maybe I did want to put it there. I don't know. We'll see. Because that, yeah, I'm kind of thinking twice here. I think I'm gonna move it. Let's move it here. So, put on. Okay, that's better. And then if I just move this over, I've got another stair in here. Put that stair back in. Boom. Now I can get back in. Okay, double door system activate. And then we could just kind of and get rid of this because I don't need that anymore. Why do they always try to escape? All right. Okay, so then I go Goblamsky. That's all in. Get all my glass in now. Are you done? Oh, that's all I got? Okay, hold on. Make more. I need more. 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 More glass, please. Because I need to make panes out of it too. Because like I have to fill this in. And then I gotta make glass panes for the rest of it. And I think that you can just do that with the remaining glass you got. But I'm not even close to done with this. Because I gotta get all these in. I don't
really need glass all the way across here. I might put wood here, and that way it's like what we do is this instead. So we just go up, boop, boop. Keep going. There we go. Like that. That's a little bit more reasonable. I somehow ran out of wood. Oh my god, I'm completely out of wood. This is incredible. It's okay, I've got an easier way to get to it now. Okay, I got some more of these, but I don't know where the rest of it is. There we go. That's not what I need. Do I not have any more wood that's already done? Feels kind of strange. This would be fine. Is that a log? That's a log. Am I really completely out of wood? Feels a little hard to believe. Alrighty. I don't need a ton more, but just feels a little strange if you ask me. I guess I could do that with it because I didn't really. Yeah, okay. See? That's better. And then let's see where you're at. I got 12 more pieces of glass. I'm gonna need way more than that. I can't believe I'm short on glass somehow. I picked up so much sand and I'm still short on it. I guess I did use a lot. I created a situation, might be a little out of hand, where I put a little too much glassage together. All right. So I'll have to get more glass. But this is the new homestead. This is where we're gonna put the home. This is where that's gonna be. I'll have to figure this situation out a little better, but we'll do it eventually. And there's my new home. It's beautiful, you guys. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a looming tower of wonders out here that the new villagers are like, what's going on here? And I'm just like, don't worry about it. I will protect you people. Maybe. But also, you'll protect me. And that's the way it's gonna be. But I also think, guys, this might be where I gotta call it for tonight because I am running out of time. But let me save it here. There we go. And then we'll go over here. I just want to see where we're at. Okay. Let me get over to this thing here, just chatting, and then we'll just go here. But anyway, yeah, so that was fun. We got to play a little bit of Minecraft. I actually kind of miss playing Minecraft. That was fun. Thank you all for stopping by today. It was a lot of fun. An impromptu thing for the end of 2023. You know how it goes. Sometimes you just want to have a little fun, a little relaxation time, and enjoy some good times. You know, for now, I think that's where we're going to end it for now. And then we'll just, we're going to go say hello to Zappo Fox tonight. He's playing a little Super Animal Royale tonight, so that should be good. I do enjoy Minecraft. We'll probably do it. It's going to be one of those things where, you know, Minecraft will be kind of like that default backup stream thing, and we'll continue playing it in that way. But for now, I'm going to send you guys over to Zappo. I will be back next Tuesday. playing a game, and I think that'll probably be when we debut the winner of the poll in the Discord. So if you haven't done that yet, feel free to join. Other than that, guys, I think that's it, and I will see you guys next week. You guys have a nope, I guess we're not doing Zappo because he's just starting, and he's not gonna be starting before I leave. So we'll probably do iBolt instead. But we'll go to iBolt 07 tonight, and that'll be fun. Let me do that one, iBolt instead. Yeah, but I'll see you guys next week. You guys have a wonderful new year, and I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy. See you guys in 2024, and you have a good night.